Now to that late afternoon notice from the Trump administration to revoke the legal status of potentially more than 500,000 immigrants currently living in the United States. This as we are learning more about the Venezuelans deported under the 18th century wartime law.
Woo! The Trump administration is not playing around when it comes to these deportations. And look, I get it. Some of you guys are going to say, but they did it under that Biden program, Ty. They did it the right way. They did it the legal way. So what's going on? I get it, but you have to listen to this video. But nevertheless, they are still going to have to
get your shit, and get out.
How are you doing, my American brothers and sisters? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man, in which I'm greatly appreciative of. Make sure you guys are following me on all the platforms you see above and below. Hit the thumbs up button so my content can stay consistently recommended to you. And if and when you do subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification in the process. That will bring up another tab that will allow you to hit all notifications. That way you will be notified when I post a video. Last but not least, go and subscribe to my other YouTube channel called Man, Husband, Father. There's no content on there right now. The link is in the description. Don't worry, I will let you guys know when I launch the first episode. Again, it's called Man, Husband, Father. The link is in the description. Thank you very much. All right. Appreciate it. Folks, I know y'all, we've been getting so much stuff back. I've been getting so much information and so many different videos, so many different texts and emails and DMs of you guys just saying, Ty, look what happened here. Look what happened there. And you guys see the amount of volume of views that it got yesterday in regards to the black man getting on his way to being deported, which, by the way, I need to update you guys. I did a video yesterday about a young guy around my age. He came here in the 80s, 2 years old, whatever, been here illegally the whole time. He sounds like a black man, looks like a black man, talks like a typical black American. He's being deported because of what his mom did to him. And then he mentioned a word when he said, I'm being, I feel like I'm being punished for something I did a long time ago. Well, come to find out, he committed a felony. Yeah, when he was young as an illegal. So that's why he's going. Anyway, then I did another video about a couple who has been here over 30 some years, grandma and grandpa, gonna be getting sent back to Colombia. I know, folks. And now in this case, this is kind of wild. And we gonna go through it. I'm gonna let y'all listen to it first, but don't be so quick to just go, oh, Trump and just pay attention, because I told y'all they'll try to pull at the heartstrings. All right. Check it out.
A federal judge has rebuked the Trump administration over whether it ignored orders during the controversial deportation of Venezuelan migrants. The administration accuses them of being gang members, despite some having no criminal records. As Christian Benavides reports, the Trump administration has also announced plans to revoke the status of some immigrants who arrived to the United States legally.
Late Friday, the Trump administration announced it was revoking the legal status of more than 500,000 immigrants from Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela who came to the U.S. legally under a parole status. The Biden-era program, known as CHNV, allowed the immigrants to live in the U.S. through sponsorships by U.S. citizens and permanent residents.
In the next 30 days, their work permits and deportation protections will be lapsed and terminated by the Department of Homeland Security, which is warning that if these people do not voluntarily depart the country, John, they will be found, arrested, and deported from the country.
It comes as Friday, federal judge James Boasberg rebuked the Trump administration for ignoring his order to turn planes around mid-flight, carrying Venezuelan migrants to a high-security detention facility in El Salvador. Boasberg asked the Justice Department attorney, did you not understand, and accused the administration of disrespecting the court, ignoring orders, and missing his deadlines. The president has firmly stood by his decision and blasted the judge.
They're bad people. We don't want them in our country. We can't let a judge say that he wants them. He didn't run for president. He didn't get much more than 80 million votes. And we just can't let that happen.
The administration claims all the men who were deported are gang members, despite some having no criminal history and given no due process. The deportees are being held in one of the most notorious prisons in the world. Christian Benavides, CBS News.
A program that allowed about 240,000 Ukrainian immigrants to come to the United States legally under a similar parole is also being eyed now by the Trump administration. The president said early this month he would decide soon whether to end that program.
Okay, right? You heard all that. Now I get it, because I was thinking to myself, guys, I'm human. I thought to myself too, like, okay, if they did this the right way, they came in legally, and then there was like, some of these people didn't even do no crime. Some of these people didn't even do this. Some of them came under that Biden administration, what do they call the Biden administration? I don't know the abbreviation, guys, but y'all heard what it said, that whatever it was under the Biden administration's, this little thing they put in place called the Biden administration humanitarian parole program for Cubans, Haitians, Nicaraguan, and Venezuelans. Right now, here's the kicker though, folks. What they don't tell you in here, and what they try to get you with, because they don't expect people like you and me to go and look at this stuff. They don't expect us to go and say, let me see what this Biden program was about. Let me see what it all entailed. Because if you listen to what they told you and just left it at that, it would kind of get you like, oh man, like that is, wait, they came here legally. Trump is just getting them out, man. This is kind of messed up. And some of y'all, let me tell you something. Anytime you liberals, or anytime you black race baiting, and anytime you big, huge, crazy, snow cone color hair, social justice warrior folks go, if y'all send me something, you know that's gonna make my antennas go up. Cause y'all not sitting, y'all try to send me to something and make it go, now we got you, Ty, But what you don't know is when you guys send me stuff, it makes my antennas go up. It makes me go, okay, I'm definitely gonna look some more deeper into this. Now what you think about this, Ty? Trump's even kicking out people who's even here legally. Look what he's doing, Ty. The migrants that came in here the right way. They came in here legally, and Trump's kicking them out. Y'all made me go and look into this Biden program, and you shouldn't have did that, because look at this right here. See where it says who is eligible and all that? You know, when you read on there, by the way, it's called a CHNV, which I figured out what they stand for now, the Cuban, whatever, blah, blah. Anyway, what I want to draw you guys' attention to is this part right here, right? It says individuals. I don't know if y'all, let me make sure y'all can see this. Individuals, because this is the part I want y'all to pay attention to. So let's see if it's highlighted there. Look at this. Okay, let's do a little school here. Individuals who enter the United States under these conditions are granted parole. Humanitarian parole does not provide any permanent pathway to remain in the United States and can be revoked or not renewed should the Department of Homeland Security decide it is no longer warranted or the beneficiary violates the conditions of the parole. There we have it. You heard at the end of that news program, some of them that are being deported didn't even commit any crimes. It does not matter, because we all see right here, and this is under the Biden. That's under Biden's program still. So y'all getting pissed off because Trump is doing what Biden program has in it, even though Biden don't even know anything in there about this. We just gonna keep it real. But this is under Biden's, and it can be revoked, not renewed, should the DHS decide that it is no longer warranted. And guess what? It's no longer warranted. So for some of you crazy snow cone color social justice warrior, white leaning lunatic liberals that try to say, look what he's doing. Look what he's doing. It's all in that policy right there. See, when someone has a policy, I don't know if you guys know this, as a director, that's what I do. I get policy of each one of the facilities. Each facilities that we're over has its own set of policies. My clinicians have to abide by those policies. I read those policies and let them know, hey, at this building, no, we can't do this. At this building, you can do that. Or at this building, they may say that it's required. At this building, they just say that it's recommended. This is what we do. So I don't know what y'all thought y'all was going to be getting over on me, thinking that Trump is just deporting people who did it the right way. If they came in under that program, and those programs have those set rules right there, Department of Homeland Security is doing what? Wrong. What are they doing wrong? Well, it's unfair. It's in the policy. It said it can be revoked, stopped. You heard what it said. Whatever they see as warranted. Okay. You know what? That's what we're going to do. One more time. Did I take it down too fast? Did I take it down too fast, folks? I'll find it again for you guys. See this? Humanitarian parole does not provide any permanent pathway to remain in the United States or its beneficiary violates the condition of the parole. Person in the United States may work out the race, blah, 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 but we're going to keep it right there. Pathway to remain in the United States can be revoked or not renewed should the DHS decide that it is no longer warranted, or if the beneficiary violates the conditions. It seems like Trump them doing both of them. They're doing both of them. They're getting the ones that violated those conditions, which are the criminals, and they also are getting the people who they just said this is no longer warranted under this new administration. So there you have it, folks. Nice try, crazy folks. Not me. I'm not one that you can just tell me that the sky is blue or it's a beautiful day outside. You just expect me to go, okay, and I'll go and tell everybody it's a beautiful day, all because the left-leaning lunatics told me. No, I'm going to go and look for myself, which is what I did here. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think about this by putting it in the comment section after this video. Don't forget to do what you see in this animation right here to help my channel. If you want to see the next video that I will be doing in chronological order, it's up there. You already know what's here. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys praying every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And God bless you all through Jesus.